In the name of God, it always reminds me of my history lesson when I was taught that the Europeans went into Africa, and when they met the people there, they said, let's pray to our God. Close your eyes, please, and let's pray. And when my African foreparents opened back their eyes, their land was gone. That is what that song is all about. Manifest destiny. People who are claiming to do right because they are doing it in the name of love. I'm seeing a lot of important persons here tonight, and I'll take the opportunity to address them in a few moments. But for now, I'd like to bring on our next performer. His name is Moses Monroe. He's been singing Calypso for approximately 47 years. He comes out of the southern region insofar as he's a Claxton Bay boy. And you know how these fellas always like to claim their roots. So he is saying, whatever part of Trinidad he in, remember, he from Claxton Bay. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to do two selections. The exposer, who carries out his craft right over the United States, way out in the Western California, and at other times of the year, especially the West Indian Carnival daytime, you can find him walking along the streets of Brooklyn, as I have met him on so many occasions. And he's always been pleased to know that a fellow Trini acknowledged him. Ladies and gentlemen, singing You're Reaping What You Sow, and I Love the Tempo, I would like you all to bring on Moses Monroe, the exposer, with a lovely and lusty round of applause, please. I know you feel happy to be here, so show the appreciation. Exposer. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, welcome.
If you plant yam, you wouldn't get sweet potato, eh? And if you plant dasheen, you wouldn't get yam also. If you plant tania, you can't get cassava. No, if you plant cucumber, you won't get pumpkin either. If you plant limes, I'm sure you have the understanding that you won't get sweet oranges, but big sour limes you'll be getting. We know these things are very factual, so I want you to bear this in mind. So whatever it is you plant or sow is what you'll get reaping time. For instance, 10 o'clock on mornings you're still in bed sleeping. Boy, and as your way characters coming by your gate calling, then you run to the back of the house and come back and bring them something. Then they give you cash and you're not observing your son watching. So when he grew up, he became a big-time drug pusher, but our next drug lord killed him for threatening the empire. But now the father bawling and crying, saying how his son so young to go. Well, let me tell you, bro, you only reaping just what you sow. You cultivated this in case you don't know, and now you're reaping just what you sow. As a young boy going to school, this I remember, eh? You had to show serious respect to all teachers. And if you fail to comply with this, well then you could bet was the finest of licking you're sure that you're going to get. And that was also supported by every parent. And that is why children of our era was not disobedient. They know a little spanking was important. To children it act as a deterrent. But now the authorities make it law, so you can't do this anymore. I tell you, it's nice for children to see their mommy and daddy go to non-jobs and provide. I'm going to do that verse again. Are you? As a young boy going to school, this I remember. You had to show serious respect to all teachers. And if you fail to comply with this, well then you could bet was the finest of licking you're sure that you're going to get. This was also supported by every parent. And that is why children of our era was not disobedient. They know a little spanking was important. To children it act as a deterrent. But now the authorities make it law, so you can't do this anymore. Big mistake. And I said take corporal punishment from all the school. Them school children start violating every rule. They doing whatever and when, creating all sorts of problems. Look, they threatening teachers' lives whenever teachers try to discipline them. They are doing schoolwork but behaving like hoodlums. Bringing to school weapons is knives, scratch bombs and guns. So to those who remove corporal punishment from a school, it wasn't wise, and so I want you to know, Kamala, you reaping just what you sow. Schoolboys joining gangs and ending up in that row. Whoa, yo,
you're reaping just what you sow.
Whatever you do as parents, take it from me, must have some level of respectability. If you can love your children, give them your guidance. And don't forget that children emulate their parents. Educate them, send them to church, be responsible. Teach them honesty, love, kindness, be the perfect role model. But whether you choose to do good or bad, it is you that does look up to. But remember it have an old saying, monkey see, monkey do. Believe me, it's nice for children to see their mommy and daddy holding young jobs and providing for the family. A commitment that all parents should show, and that could help boost their children's ego. So Whenever they grow, they have a good roadmap to follow. But if parents committing crimes and getting arrested by police, I don't have to tell you, they wouldn't come out nuns and priests. No, they wouldn't come out doctors or lawyers. Instead, they'll be bandits and lawbreakers. This you ought to know, or you will be
reaping just what you sow.
And down that road, you don't want to go. No, no, you'll be reaping just what you sow.
And this is where we lock in and say good evening, good evening, good evening. We're here at Roslyn Hall in Tunapuna. And yes, it's off to a start, and this is the start of the 2019 season. And we have on stage the MC extraordinaire. That is Mr. He's called the chairman. So let's take the chairman in.
See, from the speed that he was singing at, he's definitely been singing Calypso for a long time. All right? That is the speed that you used to get back in the 1940s and the 50s. We have now, in my estimation, considering my size, I call her a tiny mite. 5 feet 3 inches, a little dynamo that she is, singing for the first time, if I'm not mistaken, in a Calypso tent. So I want you all to treat her with TLC. Tender loving care for me, please, as I bring on stage Josanne Rodriguez. Thank you. And she is going to sing a song entitled Inside. Social commentary. Listen to the message that she is sending. Ladies and gentlemen, Josanne Rodriguez.
Thank you. Good night, everyone. This one is for the black youths. Man, take it away. We were discussing governments on the block the other day. Well, to be precise, parliaments, when somebody up and say that in this country there are two, one for the high and the mighty, and the next one for all you know who, the descendants of slavery. One just cannot help noticing, because the truth cannot hide. If you find a black youth missing, it's because he's inside. If you ask them where is Roy, inside. Jack, who was the paper's boy, inside. Tommy Rasta Ramba boy, inside. Big Head Frankie and Aloy, inside. Inside there is not two right pigs. This fact cannot be denied. It is not for white collar bigwigs. That is why black youth inside. 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 We call it the new parliament, where rules are legislated, because it is quite evident the old one is outdated. Viewing its members, one wonders how in a society that is as diverse as ours, it's just one ethnicity. Traversing these new corridors where all should find equal place. Yet whenever the public tours this new parliamentary space, people who come from Leventon inside, the Peter man up in John Hill inside, those who don't talk about shoot and kill inside, but not those who steal and detail inside, the ones who own businesses, money launder and hide their nefarious practices. You will never see them inside, inside. they got bars, some people call it the jail. It's not on Jupiter or Mars who there is who can't get bail. Laying MPs and senators, except for a lucky few. Maybe murderers and gangsters, little people just like you. 90% Afrocentric, evidence of this can't hide. Because it is quite systemic, mostly two races inside. Is Africans and East Indians inside. The Grenadians of intentions inside. Some Jamaicans and Antigans inside. Plenty gays and Rastafarians inside. One hardly sees the Caucasians to whom the gods does provide. You'll never see no politicians, to them access are denied. Inside, 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 inside. I ain't come to bash nobody, just want to expose the truth about our society and how it deals with black youth. Yes, they can be undisciplined, downright criminal sometimes, but we have to be determined not to be biased on crime. What's good for one is good for all. No one is above the law. Chips must fall wherever they fall. It must never place the store. We want to see the racists inside, the potential terrorists inside, the white collar con artists inside, child molester and the rapist inside, gun runners and the drug pushers. We must no longer abide, and the pornographic publishers, them who must be inside, 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 inside. Thank you, guys. Inside, 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 inside.
Inside, inside.
Thank you. We were discussing governments on the block the other day. Well, to be precise, parliaments, when somebody up and say that in this country there are two, one for the high and the mighty, and the next one for all you know who, the descendants of slavery. One just cannot help noticing, because the truth cannot hide. If you find a black youth missing, it's because he's inside. If you ask them where is Roy, inside. Jack who was the papers boy, inside. Tom the Rasta Ramba boy, inside. Big Head Frankie and Aloy, inside. Inside there is not two right wigs. This fact cannot be denied. It is not for white collar big wigs. That is why black youth inside, 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 inside. Thank you. I love all you. Inside, inside, inside.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I told you all that you all will be entertained when you come to Back to Basics. The lovely Josanne Rodriguez. Give her another round of applause, please.
And this is where I check in officially to say good evening, good evening, good evening. We are here, we're live. I know you was expecting a Kaiso Pan and Soca, but today is the inaugural event here, Back to Basics Calypso 10th, run by Winston and Peters the Gypsy, and the whole commercial just now as Dr. Rowley came in and messed up the whole place, all the security and things. So let's go stage side immediately.
Ollie, the chairman of the NCC, who happens to have some interest in this tent here, but the chairman, I see the chief executive officer of that organization as well, my former schoolmate, Colin Lucas. A round of applause. Terry Rondon, the man who saved most of the East when we had the floods last year. Brigadier Alfonso and his dear wife. My friend and colleague, Lennox Tousse, Reverend Lennox Tousse and his dear wife. I see my sister amongst the audience. Can you imagine that? She came to support me. Sally Ann Holdip. Thank you very much. I'll recognize other persons as we go along, but ladies and gentlemen, are you enjoying yourselves tonight? This is what Back to Basics is all about, to bring back the feel. The fire officer is not here tonight. To bring back the true feel of Carnival, of Calypso, of what a Calypso tent is supposed to portray, telling our stories through the Calypsonians. We move on now to another Calypsonian who has been in the arena for a number of years. His voice is a gravel voice from all these years of singing. Another Southerner, his name is Kenneth Nathaniel. Those of you who listen to 91.9, that other station, on a Sunday, when we open the doors of the cafe, he's a regular caller. And you should be able to recognize that name. Nobody? Hindu Prince, ladies and gentlemen. Hindu Prince, singing Calypso for 49 years. Bring on stage, my brothers and sisters, Hindu Prince.
Big topic now is diversity and how to stabilize the economy. Long time now agriculture dying, no count on oil since they shut down petrol trim. But I know my people very innovative, and if push come to shove, trained Begonians know how to live. It have a shortage of playing implements in the tennis circuit, and if we get a chance, we could supply them with racket. We can make ball for soccer, and we can make bat for cricket. So many sporting discipline, but we can get through that market. Many take up this craft because of poverty, and some so lucky today they living in luxury. They operating underground because it's against the law of the land. But in order to succeed, you must grease some wheel and pull some hand. If it had a competition, my country must win first, because it is no secret we are the best rocket makers in the world. Lumina my we are not recognized by the Tennis Federation, but could rank with the Colombians and the Italians. This thing going too far, rocket making career. It is addictive and it's spreading like a disease. Right now we producing more rocket makers than pigeon peas. It have come with failure and is plenty bacchanal. My friends, if you know, it have rocket making for carnival. Now listen. Badai, 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 badai. We are not recognized by the Tennis Federation, but could rank with the Colombians and Italians. The best rocket makers come from brothers and sisters. Baba Nadai, my people follow fashion. We take up rocket making with a passion. This thing high on the agenda. We even build a big rocket center in Aruca. It is addictive and it's spreading like a disease. Right now we producing more rocket makers than pigeon peas. They live in Big Buffalo with over 6 vehicles in their garage. But for more info or contact number, get in touch with Dave and Mirage. One day while passing a big building next to the Hyatt, I know inside it was keep meeting, but it sounded like a riot. Then I get to understand it was the sitting of the big guns. Was only fingers pointing and they making accusations. They say one makes so much racket, right now them is alcoholic. And because of this habit, some of them always getting sick. It have two high rankers, if you call the name, but them will get vexed. It's because of racket, all the hair fall off from the head. Thank you.
Bring him back, bring him back, bring him back.
Thank you, thank you. We are not recognized by the Tennis Federation, but could rank with the Colombians and Italians. The Williams sisters, Nadal or Andy Murray could attest to we rocket making ability. That 8 to 4 job is only a security, because them style of living they can make with that salary. Is a big time journalist who gave this information to me. He said, boy, we best rocket makers come from high society. What is the cause for the downfall of so much state-owned company? It's always a cost overrun, but no productivity. Roads have so much pothole and all them pipeline leaking. Them doing the thing and poor people suffering. You complain to the authority, they tell you they unaware. What it is common knowledge, racket making here, there and everywhere. They us on the sea bridge, so long we wait for that new ferry. They say it was rough sea, but I hear they was making racket with the Chinese.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, keeping it on stream. Again, it's a pleasure indeed. I've seen so many Calypsonians that I don't think that I will try to pick them out here tonight. But I see my dear friend, the Diamond, and his wife, Margaret, here with us. I see the 2017 National Calypso Queen, Sasha and Moses and her mother. Welcome, welcome all. This is the family venue that you need to be. Ladies and gentlemen, I had indicated to you earlier that the band is led by none other than Mr. Philo Neptune. On drums, Jonathan Hensley. Our bassist, Timothy Noel. On keyboards, Ansel Daniel. Our lead guitar, Javon Ochoa. On trombone, Derek Thomas. Saxophone, Gavin Marcel. I chose this particular time to introduce the band to you, and you would understand why in a few minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, he had performed with Spectacular Forum when they were a giant on Henry Street, and it was a pleasure for all of us as young persons to venture into those hallowed halls. He's known as the, Tommy Joseph said that, He's known as the road march champion of North Korea. But I had my people at the Ministry of National Security do their checks, and they revealed that he really and truly from Claxton Bay as well. Ladies and gentlemen, we open the proceedings with a prayer by the Reverend. I want you all, after you have given that round of applause, to bring on the next entertainer in your silence of your heart. Say a prayer for the band. Because there's power soca. The man is coming to sing Sweetness, Rex East, Sweetness, Power.
Oh, Brenda, you're so nice. You have skin like spice. Right now, watch your dance. I thought you were romance. Darling, you like a honeybee. You put in sweetness in me. Oh, yeah, sweetness in the back. I want to attack. Sweetness in me spine. I can't help but whine. Sweetness make me more. Oh, yo.
Sweetness, sweetness.
When I first saw you, I just had to cool, straighten up the room, My heart start to thump, insulin don't start to float, from my brain to my big toe. Oh yeah, sweetness in my back, I want to attack. Sweetness in my spine, I can't help but whine. Sweetness make me bow. Ay 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 ay.
Sweetness, sweetness.
And this one really horny. The sweetness is killing me. I lose the control, Brenda. And passion don't lick up the father. So if you come to me rescue, the heart gon' just bust into. Oh yeah, sweetness in my back, I want to attack. Sweetness in my spine, I can't help but whine. Sweetness make me bow. Oh yo 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 yo. Sweetness.
Sweetness, sweetness. Sweetness, sweetness.
Rexys, Rexys.
Sweetness, sweetness.
Oh Brenda, my goodness, you killing me with sweetness. I get in the Tarzan fever. I feel it hot, 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 hot. Oh Brenda, yeah. Sweetness in the back, I want to attack. Sweetness in my spine, I can't help but whine. Sweetness make me catch fire.
Sweetness, sweetness. Sweetness, sweetness.
Now, when you leave your home and you come to a place like this, and whole week you working, that's what you want. I want any man inside here who feel real good. Come and whine like that man whine this evening. Come and show the audience that you is man too. I hear he have must be about 65 children, you know. Yeah. Too young to come. Do all you already that now? Ladies and gentlemen, his name is Carlisle Chen, by the way. Carlisle Chen, Rexys. All right? So another round of applause for our... You see how we maintain the ethnic balance in here? Maintain that ethnic balance. A young man who originally hailed out of the East. Maestro, born again. The Calypso aficionados are supposed to know what the acronym MBA stands for. Ember? Yes. Kaiso. Serious Kaiso. And he's coming tonight to render a song entitled Power Mongers. Ladies and gentlemen, listen carefully to the lyrics. Listen carefully to the lyrics. Know and understand that you are in the home, that you are in a base of Calypso. People who love Calypso over the years will truly understand. This is the kind of Calypso you want to keep hearing all through the year. Tomorrow night, we're going in town. The east heading down in the west tomorrow night. We're going by Normandy, under the trees. Sunday morning, you pass by Normandy, you see no leaves on the trees. Back to basics was there. All right? Back to basics was there. So, ladies and gentlemen, Maestro born again, the Ember. singing Power Mongers. Yes, sir, Power Mongers.
Pleasant good evening, everyone. This song is about power. A great man once said, power tends to corrupt, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. Power is a small word, but it means a lot. It is an obsession that drives you nuts, especially when it's absolute. Power could change a man to a ruthless brute, make him forget all about humanity, lead him rapidly towards tyranny. It is the root of every evil, perpetrated on the feeble, only to dominate his people. Oh yo, for power, a man will stage a coup for power. Anything he'll do once he could maneuver me and you. For power, a man will sell his wife for power. He'll create a strife and he don't care if it should cause strife. Politics or sports is the same thing. Once he went here inside the ring, he wants to become the only king. TNT is the same, so help me bless. The politics here is one big commerce. Kamala trying hard to regain power, while Rowley wish he could be boss forever. They don't care how much lies they tell to we. Once them in control, brother, they happy. They'll make you feel that they're so sincere. This time these bastards, they make here. It's only power play, so beware. All you hear for power, man does become puerile. For power, sacrifice their child, they go even fight a crocodile. For power, a man will cut you down. For power, he'll rip off your tongue. He no longer cares about right or wrong. He felt his conscience outside the door. Ain't no human being anymore. Like a cannibal, he'll eat you raw. Power is the focus in religion. Control of your mind is their ambition. When they start to tell you about hellfire and how your whole life is in a mire, you're going to start trembling like a leaf, weeping and wailing for your unbelief. Then they will tell you about paying tithe. 10% they say is alright to keep the gates of heaven inside. They're real bright for power. Church will condemn church. They will do research, quoting chapter and verse to reproach. Pastor and pastor will fight each other until only one have soul power. Some of them just walk around with Bible. If you see them on the double, this time they worshiping the devil.
One more. Ember.
Nations want to dominate globally, all because they only power crazy. Every day they only talking about war, but none of them could say where they're fighting for. Adolf Hitler did challenge the whole world because Germany wanted full control. The world became one big battlefield. Death and destruction broke every shield. Hitler had to fall before they heal. It's so real. For power. Man commits homicide. For power. Even genocide when ambition and pride coincide. For power. A man will give you gold. For power. He will sell his soul so that he know he have full control. All his friends become enemies. He going to bring them to their knees with blatant acts of atrocities. Thank you very much. Love you.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, show your appreciation for serious political commentary. I don't know about that, Mr. Man. We don't have any judges in here tonight. No pun intended. But we do have a judge in here. Judge Ray Funk from the state of Alaska, a well-known musicologist. He's here with us tonight. Ray, thank you always for documenting the history of Calypso and Calypsonians. You want to know anything about a Calypsonian? Ray is one of the persons that you could entrust your inquiry to. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just trying to recall, without having to go to my paper, the full names of our chorus singers. I know we have Natalie York here, Heather and Guerra, Candice and Pine Roberts. Basic voices. Those are the crystal clear voices that you will hear backing up the next entertainer. Notice I've described some of them as singers, some as performers, some as entertainers. This one here, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to appreciate him from the fact that you may have known him in the world of parang, singing certain parang songs. But he has decided to cross the divide, and he's here with us tonight. Again, we went down south and we plucked this one from down in Palo Seco. Palo Seco, you know. How many of you inside here tonight know where Palo Seco is? Ay, wonderful, wonderful. I see the people from WAC put up their hands in the back there. Wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, his name is Gerard Johnson. In the art world, he is known as Bongo Spear. Not spears, eh? Bongo Spear. One spear. And he's going to come and tell us about a fruit that they have down in Palo Seco area. So he says he's going to come and simply tell you all about a fruit named mango. Ladies and gentlemen, Gerard Johnson, Bongo, one spear, mango.
Good night, good night. ERX. Bongo S again. Yeah, back to basics. Yeah, man. Well, this is a story about Pussy from the city. He's a lucky fella and a mango lover. But during his holidays, he's spending some time library. Well, listen now to the laugh way. Listen what Pussy say. Yeah, man. From the time he reach in the gap, he see a mango tree in the back. He see something juicy and dark, and Pussy make he attack. He grab it, he squeeze it, he smell it, then he start suck it. Yeah, first time I suck in a labric, y'all.
First time, first time.
First time I taste in a labric, y'all.
First time, first time.
First time I suck in a labric, y'all.
First time, first time.
First time it is in a labric, y'all. Mango, 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 mango. Kaiso I say, all you liking it, eh? I've seen plenty Pussies in the crowd, eh? Oh gosh, Mr. Pussy, stop looking so greedy. He say, listen fella, I love sucking proper. And during my holiday, where I spend in my time library, I want to listen the love way. Listen what Pussy say. Yeah, it could have red or yellow or black, in front the house, the side or the back, in the bush or a mountain top. Nothing can hold him back. He'll grab it, he'll squeeze it, he'll smell it, then he start suck it. Yeah, first time I suck in a labric, y'all.
First time, first time.
First time I taste in a labric, y'all.
First time, first time.
First time me suck in a labric, y'all.
First time, first time.
First time me taste in a labric, y'all.
First time.
Mango, 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 mango. Hey! Bongo S in the place, all you know is Bacchanal. He say he suck Julie and Rose always look pretty. He's a lucky fella and it was an honor. But during all what he says from one he'll stay away. Now listen now to the love way. Listen what Pussy say. Hear him. In town where he grew in the back, it had a teen growing close the track. He find the teen looking nice and fat. A policeman did own that, but he grab it, he squeeze it, he smell it, then he start Lock up. First time he sucking a labric girl.
First time, first time.
First time he chasing a labric girl.
First time, first time.
First time he sucking a labric girl.
First time, first time.
First time. Hey.
First time, first time.
Mango.
Mango.
Mango. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Mango.
Mango. Mango.
First time, first time. First time, first time. First time, first time.
Bongo, 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 bongo.
All you like bacchanal, eh? Well, yeah, man. I say, Mr. Percy, well, I can't have no pity. You is a lucky fella and a mango lover. But during all what I say, from some things you must stay away. Now hear the bongo laugh way. Listen what bongo say, hear what tell him. When in a cell with man we rampack, did a jailer make an attack? I want you to tell me the fact. Did he try to touch your mango sap? Did he grab it? Did he squeeze it? Did he smell it? Don't even tell me about suck it or no. First time he sucking a donkey stone.
First time, first time.
First time he sucking a donkey stone.
First time, first time.
First time he sucking a donkey stone.
First time, first time. First time, first time.
First time, eh? First time, just remember that. And that there is a mango called labric girl. So, all it, do not misinterpret what the man is saying. There is a mango by that name, and there's also a mango called Donkey Stones. Kim Johnson, National Carnival Institute. Welcome. Pleasure to be with us. 102 is in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, we can't do this alone. No man is an island. And tonight, gratitude must be shown to Angostura Limited, Bhagwan Singh, Royal Castle, the distributors of Absolute Vodka, Fine Line Distributors, apparently, SWAT Estate Police, and Beverly's Oasis Suites of Tobago. Those are our corporate sponsors who have come on board to assist in making tonight and the rest of the season what it is expected to be. So thank you all very much for being here tonight. We appreciate it 101%. I'm not talking about that other 1%, but 101%. Ladies and gentlemen, I heard on the ads, one of the ads for the Calypso tents, a tent advertising that we have 4 monarchs. Come down to us, we have 4 monarchs. Well, we just started and we have 3 already. We have Gypsy, Calypso monarch. We have King Luta, Calypso monarch twice over. And we have a man going back to winning the crown since in 1991. Come on, let the brain stick over. Tobago Crusoe. Ay, ay, ay. Tobago Crusoe will be with us here tonight. Boss Calypsonian. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to bring on the man who headlines the act here tonight. His name is Winston Peters. He's a Mayaro boy, and indeed, it is my pleasure to bring on this man as he entertains you with 3 selections. The principal one, which he starts off with, is Faking, F-A-K-I-N-G, Faking Country. Remember, he has sung sometime earlier in his life about going in some field looking for some national television and radio, please. Watch your language. Then he's going to deliver political commentary. When elephants fight. And you know, he's a man, you have to look at the footwork, sir. Still have the footwork, you know. So he's coming to say, Carnival, I love you. Keep your eyes on the man's feet when he's singing that song. And it's like somehow, you know, you remember the Jerry Curl days? You will see it, you will see it. Keep swinging it back, telling himself, still have it up there. Ladies and gentlemen, you're in the mood, you're settled down. So I'm going to bring on the principal act, none other than Winston Peters, Gypsy, sartorial elegance. Look at this.
Oh yeah. I'm living in a country where everything is fake. Now they have me wondering if the whole country's a mistake. Yes, we have fake everything, so you could get a feel. They have me wondering if this faking country is real. I'm tired of this faking country. I'm tired of this faking country. I'm tired of this faking country. Everybody faking for we. I'm tired of this faking country. Like nothing is real that you see. I'm tired of this faking country. They're driving me faking crazy. Oh my. We have fake news on we newspaper, radio and TV too. Don't talk about social media, nothing in there true. Leaders fake that they're leading, the opposition is a mistake. Soon they go start calling we this faking country a fake. I'm tired of this faking country. I'm tired of this faking country. I'm tired of this faking country. Everybody faking for me. I'm tired of this faking country. Like nothing is real that you see. I'm tired of this faking country. They go drive me faking crazy. Oh yeah. Oh my. Thank you. They give me a faking mic. Fake oil in we refinery with a fake inquiry too. We have fake brands of every kind, from handbag right back to shoe. Fake man and woman, you could make mistake of any kind. Too much fake in this faking country, it blowing my mind. I'm tired of this faking country. I'm tired of this faking country. I'm tired of this faking country. Everybody faking for we. I'm tired of this. Like nothing is real that you see. I'm tired of this faking country. They driving me faking crazy. Oh yeah. Oh man. Oh well. Too much fake politicians who only fake in the care. Fake their way through a campaign, and it's more fake when they get there. Man, if you see them faking, telling we all kind of thing, all this time what they're doing is our poor people suffering. I'm tired of this faking country. I'm tired of this faking country. I'm tired of this faking country. Everybody faking for we. I'm tired of this faking country. Like nothing is real that you see. I'm tired of this faking country. It's driving me faking crazy. Thank you. Thank you very much. We thank you, and we thank you for coming.
We thank you for coming to a Calypso tent where you would hear real Calypso. If you try to add up the age of all of we on this stage here tonight, I ain't sure your calculator have enough numerical notes on it to ensure that it could calculate that. So it means that what you have is 1 billion years of experience. And we are faking. We serious. So I thank you all for coming. I know that you heard the MC. 2 things somebody asked me. How you get that man to MC a tent for you? I say, for judging from how genuine we are. It is no small feat that he's here with us. And somebody asked me a little earlier on, based on the songs that I'm singing, and they know that the Prime Minister and my friends are going to be here, how I'm going to deal with singing a song like that. I say I deal with it just how I dealt with it before. I sing them, and so I know that my Prime Minister and my friend, this is one man who don't mind hearing the truth, and this is a man who listens to Calypso, and real Calypso here. So there's no offense in anything that I say, but here's a song that I put together, and it's called When Elephants Fight. Oh my, my, my. Oh yeah. All right. Uh-huh. Why in the world do our people choose our government? It's because we can't all run the country for ourselves. And then tell me, why would we choose one over the other? We believe they could run it better than anyone else. But as we choose them, here comes the problem. They start complaining about what the next one was doing. They didn't do their fair share. That is how you got here. Not to complain about them, but to solve our problems. But instead it's this government. Blame the last government. And then the last government blame the one before. And then the next government going to blame this government. And so this cycle continue on and on once more. And the so-called right-thinking people, them doing everything that's not right, is only the grass get trampled when elephants fight. Only the grass get trampled when elephants fight. Oh yeah. A 5-year mandate is all the time for correction. And you can't use 4 to keep complaining about the past. Before you got here, we heard all your plans and projections. Now we want to see you implementing them at last. We want you to take hold and be in full control. Not just to look right, but to make the wrongs right. The mandate we give you is to do the things that you must do. Do them in your own name, and for God's sake, please stop the blame game. But instead is this government.
blame the last government. And then the last government, my God, they blame the one before. And then the next government, going to blame this government. And so the cycle continue on and on and on and on once more. And the so-called right-thinking people, them doing everything that's not right, is only the grass get trampled when elephants fight. Only the grass get trampled when elephants fight. Oh my. Why in the hell would you ask for a job from the people if you know for a fact that your competence will lack? The people hire you because they want forward thinking, and you cannot lead them by always looking back. Those who were before you, they did the same too. And the people said no, that we don't want it so. We want you to do right, whether it's wrong or whether it's right. And if you don't follow we action, that is cause for termination. But instead is this government, blame the last government. And then the last government, my God, they blame the one before. And then the next government, going to blame this government. And so the cycle continue, it continue on and on once more. And the so-called right-thinking people, well, we doing everything that's not right. Is only the grass get trampled when elephants fight. Only the grass get trampled when elephants fight. Matter of fact, I want to know why you call me back. Is it because you like everything that I say? The powers that be, I hope that they are listening. And what need correcting, please correct them from today. If we don't do that, I am talking flat. We going to rearrange. Just now you'll see an exchange. And when that occurs, I want you to know the song I sing, it would be the same thing. When you hear in this government, blame the last government. And then the last government, them blame the one before. And then the next government, going to blame this government. And so the cycle continue on and on once more. And the so-called right-thinking people, well, we doing everything that's not right. It's only the grass gets trampled when elephants fight. Only the grass gets trampled when elephants fight. Only the grass gets trampled. Only the grass. Only the grass gets trampled when elephants fight. Only the grass gets trampled when elephants fight. Thank you kindly. You're wonderful.
And I love you too. So, since we have so many of you wonderful folks here tonight, and we want to tell you how much we appreciate you coming here, we want you to know that the place to be for Calypso for 19? I almost said 2020. I ain't really want it to be so quick. Is here. Right here at Roslyn's, and whenever we are on the road. We have a very small and tight show with a tight-knit Calypsonians, real Calypsonians. So when you want to hear real Calypso, come to the home of real Calypso. Back to basic. Aaron. Where's Aaron? How you doing, man? Beautiful song. Back to basic. When a young man like that could recognize that the time has come for us to get back to our roots and sing real Calypso. And I want to commend the soca singers. Aaron Duncan is in the house, everybody. I want to commend the singers this year, you know. All them soca people who was imbuing the song with all them R&B and hip-hop and trying to make hip Calypso. I hear them singing real soca now. They're going back to the roots. I like that. I hear Destra, boy, and I hear Infama Nappy and them, boy. Put out all my clothes and yeah. That is real Calypso. You put in a garbage bag. Let me do this one. I love them. I love my woman bad, and she name is no. Soca does only come with she, but I love her. She's Carnival. Well, I hear them bad talk you every day. They bad talk you in the worst way, but I love you. I love you. I love you. I ain't care what nobody say. Who don't like you could go their way, cause I love you. I love you. I love you. Girl, the way that you make me feel, I'm sure that I've never felt this way before. Carnival, carnival, carnival. I have a crush on you. I have a crush on you. I have a crush on you. Carnival. I have a crush on you. I have a crush on you. I have a crush on you. Carnival time. Carnival time. Carnival time. Carnival time. I have a crush on you. I have a crush on you. I have a crush on you. Well, I hear them say you're nasty and rude. Some of them even call you crude, but I love you. I love you. I love you. I telling you that it's true. I hear them say you is a drunkard too, but I love you. I love you. I love you. Man, you have my heart and you have my soul. You form part of my very world. Carnival. Carnival. I have a crush on you. I have a crush on you. I have a crush on you. Colin, I have a crush on you. I have a crush on you. I have a crush on you. Ball time. Carnival. Carnival time. Carnival time.
I have a crush on you. I have a crush on you. I have a crush on you.
Working, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, listen, take it down for me. Take it down, take it down. You know the reason why I carry this mic for my CEO to sing? I tell him one of these days I have to see him back on the stage. I tell him that we ain't see him on the stage, but we hear him in the audience.
And you know, one of these days, me and you have to do a show, you know. We can't be running NCC and me and he ain't singing. Oh, you're crazy. Tell them they're mad or what? You know? And this is Carnival. Yeah? Well, Colin, boy, what I'm saying is true. What I'm bringing this mic to you, because I love you. I love you. I love you. I know that day you have your bride, because I'm watching Donna right by your side, but I love you. I love you. I love you. They don't know and they will never understand. Colin too is a carnival man. Carnival. 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 I have a crush on you. I have a crush on you. Carnival. I have a crush on you. I have a crush on you. I have a crush on you. Carnival time. Carnival time. Carnival time. Carnival time. I have a crush on you. I have a crush on you. I have a crush on you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you very much. I'd like to thank you for coming. You know that this right here is the first half of our show. And yes, we're going to get you out of here by 11 o'clock. We promise that. We're going to have a 15 minutes intermission. And we have a crush on you. We have a crush on you. We have a crush on you. Tell them we have a crush on you. 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 We have a crush.
Well. There you heard it. There you heard it. The first half of Back to Basics. All the you're wondering what was gonna be like Back to Basics, and to me, it has brought back the essence of Calypso 10th. Ah boy, what fun! The MC, the MC is good fun, and a lot of interesting calypsos, a lot of encores going down tonight. It's really Calypso 10th in its truest form. My name is Kenny Phillips, and I'm here doing the honors and with this stream and this broadcast to you, all you people out there in the snow. How's the snow? Right, and we're looking for some interview tonight during this 15-minute interview. You know what I mean? You have to do that. You have to talk to somebody. So right while everybody is going to get refreshed, I'll be looking for somebody. I don't know if I could get the Prime Minister to come and talk to me. I wonder if he will do that. He passed me right now, but he's small fry. Kerry, just call the Prime Minister and tell him to come for an interview, please. Tell the Prime Minister come for an interview. You'll get locked up. Don't worry. Say Keith, come now. No. So right, look, I'm gonna call Aaron. Come. Yeah, that's yours. That's your food. Come. I seen Dorcas, and Dorcas. Come, now, man. Look, an old young boy. I'm gonna talk to an old young boy. So, I'm gonna make sure you're on there, Mr. Duncan. Can you hear? Speak to me.
Check 1, 2.
All right, Mr. Aaron Duncan. Good evening. How are you doing, sir?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
All right. How's the season shaping up for you so far?
Great all the time.
So you're joining a Calypso tent now?
Apparently. Yeah.
Serious?
Yeah.
You ever sing in a tent before?
Yeah, I believe so.
Which
but
one?
That was for Stars, I think.
Oh.
And Jack. Stars
of Tomorrow. Right.
Which tent I sang in, mommy? Which tent was the one I sang in?
Which tent you singing? Singing Stars of Tomorrow or something? Young Kings? Okay.
Tent.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Next generation.
Yeah, right.
Generation.
So you were the next generation, so now you're a seasoned campaigner.
Yeah.
So how you liking the tent so far?
Yeah, it's great so far. I liked Gypsy's performance.
Oh yeah.
I know he's an icon in the business as well.
Right. So soon you will be an icon. You're going to be a small icon, but you're going to be an icon all the same. You're going to be a little smally icon. So the season looking nice to you. You have
great all the time, yeah.
Back to Basics. And you have a bad song. what is heroes or something like that? Icons?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Like for the Calypso and
Right.
Back to Basics is the soca, yeah.
So you're going in, you're in big people thing this year?
Nah, it have age limit.
Still have age limit?
And they paid for the soca monarch as well, so I wouldn't
So
be
you out of everything? You
Yeah.
can't go back in the juniors?
Nah. I'll be entering the young kings though.
All right, cool. But you were Young Kings last year too. You
Yeah.
came second or third.
Third.
Right, I remember that. Yeah, man, great performance too. They really had to beat you, Somebody actually had to beat you because. But I'm looking forward to seeing where you're gonna go this
Yeah,
year,
man.
man. Great songs this year. You keep flying the flag. Don't mind they're trying all kind of thing with the age group and thing.
That's
you
cool,
you keep flying the flag.
Yeah, man, of
all right.
course.
So that is Mr. Aaron Duncan. Thank you so
No
much
problem.
for coming. Tell Dorcas good evening for me. Eh?
No problem.
All right, cool. So right, I'm gonna call all kind of people. Just call that man in the jacket across there. Yeah. No. I call in Mr. Holdup. Mr. Holdup across so. Hey, yeah man. I call in, hey. Call that thing just now on the air. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, let me give you a rundown of what happened, Mr. Holdup. I call him Mr. Holdup. Right, yeah, let me get a rundown. The opening of the show was started with Pirate, and then Tranquil, then Exposer, and then Josanne Rodriguez, then Hindu Prince, then the great Rex East, followed by Ember, and then after Ember we had Bongo Spear who never sucked some kind of mango, and then closing off the first half is Mr. Winston Peter the Gypsy. I have a young fella here. Wrong side, next way. Right. Yeah. That's it. This is to come in the front. Right. Our young fella here. Let me speak to this young fella. Excuse me, Mr. Holdup, sir.
Yes, good night, sir.
Good night. Mr. Holdup is one of my listeners. One of my ardent listeners who harasses me all the time. I am glad to be here seeing you in your element.
Yes, this is a new something new for me.
It had to be something that was in your mind all the time.
It wasn't in my mind. When I was at university, this is what I used to be.
Serious?
The MCS.
Oh, because I know you can't sing.
No, I can't sing.
I know the other half used to sing.
Yeah, she could have sing
every song.
Yeah.
Right. I would have wondered what she'd have been doing tonight with you up there.
No, she wouldn't have let me go up there. She'd have been saying, no, not with your work, but I know at the end of it all, I know she is smiling now because I know she realizes that I had the confidence.
This is one of your dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're doing very well. You're doing very well.
Thank you very much.
You have a kind of highfalutin jokes, but I can understand.
No, I try not to get into too much of the comedy thing. We have Yangatang. And those are the institutions for that.
So what we calling you here? Malcolm? What we calling you?
The chairman.
The chairman. Oh, the chairman.
The chairman.
Judge Malcolm Holdup.
Yes, that's what I do from
8 to 4.
Yes.
But this country great because a man who could do that, like even Ray Funk, who's a judge.
Yes.
And is a Calypso aficionado, collector, all that kind of thing. But Calypso is your release.
Yes. Definitely.
Yeah, when you hear a good song, eh?
And that is why I said when people come here tonight and they become, let me put it this way. Yes, you see the stress?
Yes.
Carnival is supposed to relieve our stress.
Yes.
All right?
True.
And even like, I heard one of the Fed promoters saying, imagine one weekend we're going to have 29 Feds, boy. What kind of country this is, boy? 29 Feds, boy. Woo. Established big Feds.
Wow.
So you could see, therefore, that Carnival, Calypso, soca, mass, steel band, it must be an important part of this country.
Yes,
it must be.
Well, if the Prime Minister could be here, and he's a man with plenty stress.
Well, boy, anytime you're living next door to Venezuela right now, you're under stress,
I'm telling you, anything can happen right now.
Yeah.
And I expect something will happen, but But I'm enjoying this tent. The ambience is fantastic. The venue is beautiful.
I haven't even, you have so many things on your plate.
Yeah.
I haven't even spoken about the ambience.
Yeah, man.
What I was happy about is the fact that you realize it's a sold out audience.
Oh, yeah. I hear they turn people back.
All right. Really?
They turn people back.
I kept hearing the gentleman saying the chief fire officer is outside, but I didn't realize
they brought in chairs. They brought in
Yeah.
chairs, but they still had to turn people back.
Oh my God.
But that's a good thing because, I mean,
Yeah.
they will come another night. And
Yeah. And that's why we're advertising that we're on the road for the whole season. And after the season,
You'll be going places too.
yeah, and we all recognize that, this thing about carnival is a season. No. We know that at work too well. Right?
Yes. I know you're trying to get a walk, long time you're trying
I tried to get a walk at work before and I come down there and you run me.
You didn't have the qualifications. You didn't have the qualifications. You could only lock up people. But I know somebody up in heaven smiling at this thing right
Thank
now
God for that,
and
boy.
enjoying the Calypso.
Yeah, and enjoying the guys.
I heard some fantastic Calypso tonight.
Okay, wonderful.
Really.
Right, and that's why I think they're theming it back to basics.
Yeah, it is.
For you to know, well, listen.
We were having that
this is what
conversation
you
coming
could
up
go
in the
back to.
car. We were having that conversation coming up in the car, saying can a tent survive without government subvention? And I was saying once it's run properly and it gets sponsors and it has a cast that people want to
hear
and want to come back
and
to
as
hear.
you say, heard what you said? That people want to hear and see.
Yeah.
It have calypsos that unless you see them, you can't understand them.
True, True.
Understand them.
True.
All right.
That song that went on so fantastic, that when elephants fight. That's a serious song, man.
Well, I am unable to comment on that.
Yeah, because you're the elephant.
That is outside of my realm, sir.
No, but we having a time, and we have some people online looking at the stream,
Then,
so I must look in my people and them and see what happening and think, because I really been busy listening to Calypso.
Okay, then.
You know what I mean?
Good.
But it's really a fun, fun night. The thing really nice.
All right.
All right, and we have a lot of people looking.
All right.
So let me let you go back to doing your duties.
I need to go and just say hello to some of the
Prime Minister.
The big ups on them.
The Prime Minister. Then tell him hello for me now.
All right.
I know you're looking for me somewhere, but to get ours.
All right.
So when the bodyguard who used to be threatening me when I want to beat you, with him.
He's not working with me tonight.
So I could cut you.
No, that one is not working with me tonight. All right.
There are others.
But there are others who are looking after my physical well-being.
How long I want to have an altercation with this man, but the bodyguards are wrong. Him keeping him alive.
Yeah, you know what it is? I'm afraid if me and you tangle, boy. I'm afraid you butt me, boy.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Go your way now. Thank you. Right, that's my partner, Judge Malcolm Holdip, who is the MC of this tent. So tell me, how we going so far? How's the stream been? What's the weather like? Oh my goodness. Mavis, how you doing? Miss Ellen Sam, how you doing? Miss Abonati Liebird. No, you're not supposed to see me right now. The place too cram. See what I mean? So right, we have a lot of people in the box. We have a lot of people listening. Hope you're having a good time. Let me see if I can locate. Look at the minister, boy. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the tent Back to Basics, and it's a sold out house. Cram. They're doing the needful now. People go into the bar and getting the refreshments and stuff. I can't even see my cameraman and all of them by the bar. I'm going to look for somebody else to interview. You know what I mean? It is okay. Look, Mr. Contender.
So we on?
Hold on, Mr. Contender. Wait, you are broadcasting. You just walk up and start to talk. Come. You always do that. Your glasses don't work, You know that. Your glasses don't work. You just walk up and start to talk. So yes, Mr. Contender. Say good evening. We're streaming live.
Good evening to you, Mr. Kenneth.
Yes, we live. We have a lot of people watching and enjoying themselves. So tell me about your tent. You on tomorrow night?
I am on Thursday.
We are live at your tent on Thursday?
Of course.
And the name of your tent is
Classic Crusoe.
Classic Crusoe.
And Classic Crusoe is for Classic Calypso. Creative and innovative.
And you are at the City Hall.
City Hall.
Right. So and you have people like, let me go inside the thing here. All rounder, contender, versatile, Brother Ebony, Lady Wonder. I can't read this but with my glasses, boy. Brian London, Manchild, Hamidullah, Who's this person here? Who is this?
Sheldon and Dixon.
Sheldon Hendrickson. They're writing small.
Yeah.
Right. Black Prince, Taifa, Dr. Wilby, Robbie G.
Yeah.
Quiet Prince.
Yeah, QP,
boy. Mechanic.
Stanley Adams.
Kaiso
Mac. Look, Kaiso Mac right here.
All right, look, Kaiso Mac. All right.
We have Gary
Hercules, boy.
Dr. Rude Kaiso. That's Dr. Rhythm.
Right.
Yeah, King Soul, Revealer.
What?
Gart Sinclair, Stockings. Kyle Cowie, The Dream.
Right.
Mark Eastman.
You have thing, man.
But you should have, you missed the first part, you didn't read this,
Classic Crusoe for Classic Kaiso Creative Innovation. Celebrated 52 years in Kaiso. Contender. 53. A little boy like you, boy, 53 years. What?
Well, 53 years, but I consider that,
Yeah, man, that's great, man. That is great.
So, and every year the 10th celebrate, honors somebody. And this year, well, they say Contender.
Right. Just call for me. Look your boy Gypsy. Look the man I want to interview. Winston
Gypsy Peters. Vinny, il veut parler et puis où? Il veut parler et puis où?
Forget he's small. The Prime Minister calling Gypsy.
Il veut parler et puis où?
Yeah. Come Winston. I thought you changed that name, boy, from Winston, boy. You get back your name. It's safe now. Yes, Mr. Winston. Great song.
Thank you very much.
Song like a song I write, really. But, anyway, great song.
That's good.
I enjoying this.
Thank you very much.
And we had a discussion coming up in the van.
Yeah.
About this tent and about a tent operating without government subvention.
Definitely.
So this is what you're doing. You're operating without
government has no part of this. Government has nothing to do with this. This is a privately owned tent by my good self.
All right.
And I have some private enterprise that is going to help me along, private corporate citizens, like I go and ask them for whatever I want.
Nice.
And that is what all tents should be doing. Tents have no business, government and no business subventing all these set of Calypso tents.
All right.
If you must have a Calypso tent, it's a private thing. If the government want to have one tent as a nursery, like we used to.
All right.
Have one tent as a nursery.
Which was the CDC tent or something
of course,
there,
and it create Calypsonians and dispense them to the other tents.
Right.
Whereas a private enterprise, this is a private enterprise and it looks very all right.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, opening night is always be good. It's after the opening night.
Well, it's after, and the tent is going to be good. Open night, there's a lot of paying people in here, and I only give away about 40 complimentary.
That's what I was asking Mr. Pirro.
No, about 40 complimentary I give away here, because you see, this is the next thing that we have to understand. When you're going to support somebody, you must pay to support them. You don't come and tell me you're my friend and you're supporting me and you're supporting my tent and you're asking me, give me a ticket now so I can come and support you. Then you're not supporting me. What you're doing is distressing me. No, I'm serious. So you come to the tent. Look, I have friends here tonight who bought 20 tickets.
Wow.
Some of my friends bought 20 tickets, of course.
Wow.
A lot of people couldn't understand how I get my MC,
Boy, your MC is the shocker.
It is because I am who I am. And when you do good things in life, good things follow you. And that's why I try.
I know you because you have a face I could forget.
For years, I forgot my own guitarist.
I'm telling you. But this is fantastic. I love the ambience.
Beautiful venue.
Yeah.
Nice people.
Yes.
Well secured. Your car is secured.
Yes.
You are secured. We have everything really down packed here.
Yeah.
So when you come here, you come into a family tent because it's real funny. Luta, Cardinal, Gypsy.
I'm waiting on Crusoe.
Well, Crusoe is coming up just now.
Yeah, because I've heard Crusoe in
years. But you're going to hear him tonight.
Yeah, man.
You're going to hear him at its best.
Right.
He's fantastic. And he hasn't lost a heartbeat.
Wow.
No.
So any other new innovations for the season or for the the tent, the season? I know you have the NCC thing and all that drama.
Yes.
We won't get a chance to talk about it because Mr.
Well, yeah, and we're going back right now. We're going in. We start on time here.
Yeah.
We run a tight shift.
And you're trying to end at 11.
Yes, that's when we're supposed to be ending. We're ending at 11 o'clock. We start at 8. We have a 15 minutes intermission, like you see.
Right.
We're going to come back here.
Wow.
Right.
Wow.
That's it. It's a tight shift.
Winston, we go talk. You have something to sign from me?
Yes, I'm going to sign that.
Lord, boy.
Sign. Well, you know how the thing is with this thing. So I'm going to sign your thing.
But the people in England and in New York listening
Don't
to you
worry,
right
I hope
now.
they're listening and I hope they know that we are going to sign it. We are in the process of doing it.
Nice.
But
all right.
everything
thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having me.
I'm impressed.
And thank you for coming.
Cool.
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
thank
man.
you very, very much.
So there we have it. That was Mr. Winston Gypsy Peters. Right. The headliner in the tent, the big name in the tent. Right? And the band is cranking up and we're going back to stage shortly. So let's take in a little piece of little music, something, and let's get warmed up to get going.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that signals the end of the intermission, and we resume our activities here tonight. We wish to keep the promise that you should be leaving here at 11 o'clock to return to your residences, safely so. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to enter, we have moved from one phase of royalty, and we are about to enter into another phase of royalty. In this section, we have had one monarch in the first half, and in the second half, we'll be having two monarchs, and maybe even a fourth monarch if we think about the free show Calypso King. Ladies and gentlemen, Dominic Williamson has been singing Calypso for well over 40 years. He is known for his satire as well as his attire. But the ability to transmit humor with his face in a very stoic and set manner. You would want to know, well, this man's serious, but when you listen to what he's singing, he is the only Calypsonian, if you really check it, reminds us of Spoiler. Spoiler was described as having the genius, he had the ability to be a genius of the absurd. And when you listen to funny Dominic Williamson, you would recognize that. He's going to render two songs tonight. The first one, The Power of Calypso, and the second one, Certain Things. Listen to the lyrics. Watch the dance movements. One of these days, you might have to be teaching your grandchildren those movements. Pay close attention, ladies and gentlemen, to none other than Dominic Williamson. Funny.
Yeah. Calypso, do you know Calypso? Origin, Trinidad, Tobago, multiracial and a beautiful land of the limbo and steel band rhythm, the Calypso rhythm, music of the Caribbean, islands in the sun where we all having fun on the beach enjoying the heat, making a line with rhythm and rhyme, so jam the Calypso beat. Can you feel it, baby? Can you feel it, honey? Can you feel vibration? Can you feel sensation? Can you feel it in your soul? Can you feel it in your soul? You have no control, so let the rhythm roll. Tell you? Yeah? Calypso, the voice of the masses, sentiments of all different classes, objections and praise in so many ways, done in a musical phase. Calypso, from the backyards and alleys to rum shops and the universities. Struggle of the bards that fought so hard was outcast and called a bomb. But as the rhythm intense, it bring good sense, so they had to succumb. Oh yes, can you feel it, baby? Can you feel it, honey? Can you feel vibration? Can you feel sensation? Can you feel it in your soul? Can you feel it in your soul? You have no control, so let the rhythm roll. Tell you? Calypso, creation, imagination, inspiration to ease frustration. Calypso for laughing, loving and dancing, Calypso for listening. Some lyrics may be ambiguous, dialect that is indigenous. The vernacular and the verbalist is to educate and inform. Entertainment with vitality, that's poetry and song. Can you feel it, baby? Can you feel it, honey? Can you feel vibration? Sensation. Can you feel it in your soul? Can you feel it in your soul? You have no control, so let the rhythm roll. Tell you? struggle to gain recognition. From bamboo and sawdust to air condition. From a wind bass, a drum and a box guitar into a full orchestra. Calypso, a unique kind of music, is not a calypso if it don't have lyrics. And the tempo could flow fast, medium or slow. The feeling is so divine. You must move your feet to the calypso beat. The rhythm could blow your mind. Can you feel it, baby? Can you feel it, honey? Can you feel vibration? Can you feel sensation? Can you feel it in your soul? Can you feel it?
You have no control. Let the rhythm roll.
Yeah. Power of Calypso, yeah. All right, that was me I was listening to there while the band was playing on. I also sing. Yeah. You see, I want my back to basic suit. Yeah, I had a suit since I was much younger. Yeah. Still going good, yeah. Back to basic. Yeah, you know this is the back to basic. 10th, yeah. You know what? The last time I sang in a 10 before this was 2004. Decided we're done with that. Yeah. Rio and Luta, we decided we're done with that. You know? And Gypsy called one day and said, hey, we're coming back together. Because we all go back along with Cardinal, Ember, Gypsy, Luta, Rio, yeah. So we say, all right, that song good, so we're going with it. And of course, the chairman was for that too. Yeah. You know that the chairman is one. All right, so we're moving on. The name of this next song is Certain Things Remind Me of Certain Things. Right. But it's kind of updated. And but we call it Certain Things because it's kind of long to write that. Or even say it, eh? Yeah. All right. We're going just now. The thought I thought is not the thought you thought was the thought. Yeah. People always asking me why I sing certain things. What does be going through your head? Where you just be thinking? Boy, them calypsos is really something. How you think about them things to sing? All I could say, friends, don't dig nothing. You see, certain things does remind me of certain things. When I look around and I see the beautiful women we got, it does remind me we could have sought and export. And when I see the kind of money some of them dignitaries making, I just remember the poor sick and suffering. And when I hear politicians talking and feel they so swell, I just remember them is class without the C and L.
Certain things remind me of certain things.
That is why I always sing certain things. Tell you. a garbage dump or see a dirty drain, it does always remind me what some leaders got in their brain. Pot calling the kettle black, same thing kettle call the pot. We in the fire, feeling it in we got. And listening to Parliament, I just remember a empty barrel, a parador, Good Friday rara. And when I see a big bottom woman by Parliament walking, I just remember 1990 uprising. And anytime I see a dog put on a load, friends, I just had to spit. I just remember the time I mash it. Now I look wrong here and I seen some people here. No, I ain't say who, but they remind me I gotta take some kids to the zoo.
Certain things remind me of certain things. That is why I always sing certain things.
Tell you. While I lying in my bed, just reminiscing the things I see and hear wrong, had me remembering. A cockroach on the wall, a cock set on a stand, a cock crow, so I remember Joanne. And when I see Calypsonians backstage changing without clothes, I remember all kind of things. When Crusoe drop his pants, I remember my grandpa crook stick. Nello does remind me of a toothpick. The mighty Trini does remind me of when you boil macaroni. And the Rio of the farmer donkey. Gypsy does remind me of a baseball bat and two baseballs. And Rex East to remind me of nothing at all. Thank you very much.
Certain things remind me of certain things. That is why I always sing certain things.
Are you all going to let Funny go? Or is he has to come back? Funny!
Yeah. Anytime I hear the news, notorious bandit at large, I remember all them banks ripping me off with their service charge. And all them cellular phones and insurance companies doing everything to rob with money. And all them financial companies, they boasting every year about the big profit they making. The other day, 100 potholes jumping mid-far. The other day, and I remember we have a pitch lake up in Labre. I in the toilet composing my song, friends. I must admit, I just remember that I didn't finish it. I just remember. I tell you.
Certain things remind me of
see a garbage dump, or see a dirty drain. It does always remind me what some leaders got in their brain. Pot calling the kettle black, same thing kettle call the pot. We in the fire, feeling it in we got. And listening to Parliament, I just remember I empty barrel, a parador, with Friday rara. Tobago, Crusoe, say back to best, really bring back memories. It does remind him how the old days used to be. Luta say, back to basic, make him remember long ago. You remember all them sweet Calypso. Rio say when he see them Venezuelan girls down in the city, it does remind him when he used to make pakoti.
Certain things remind me of certain things.
Oh, oh, oh.
That is why I always sing certain things.
Oh, 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 oh.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, when you spend your money to come to a Calypso tent, that is what you want. Tell me a lie. Calypso! Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I know you all are having a wonderful time. I am enjoying myself. It's the first time I've ventured into this publicly. So I hope that you all appreciate my attempt. As with any good tent, you know you have to have a little surprise here and there. Now, the name of the tent is Back to Basics. We have a young man who this year decided that he's going to sing a song entitled Back to Basics. He comes up here tonight and he's sitting in the audience as a guest. You think we're just going to leave him there? No! We are going to bring on stage a little bit of soca for you. Real soca. Back to Basics, Aaron Duncan. So if you feel like getting up and doing a little something, feel free. But
DJ.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to bring on young Aaron Duncan singing Back to Basics.
DJ.
Back to basics, how are you feeling? Hey, 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 put your hand. We going back, 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 back. We going back, 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 back. We going back, 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 back. Hey, hear me now. Let me introduce myself. I am Aaron Duncan. Yes, a youth man on a mission. I representing my generation. Old and young, everybody gonna listen. The only thing constant is change. But this right, I know all you know the chorus, so I want you to listen in the R part right now. I have to share it with the old and the ball. So everybody feeling the vibe, this rhythm here make me feel alive. Sing it again and the ball out. If this song I don't want to be right, I want you to listen in the war you know. So there we go. I say. Way before Facebook could post it, Aaron, louder. I say, well, yo, we got them back, going back, and I know everybody in here. I want to see all you clapping like so. Clapping like so. And the sweet songs by the old sparrow. This is the vibe you can't forget, you know. The foundation of the Calypso tempo. Hey, I know you recognize the flow. Brother, resistance, here, rap so. Yeah, how the whole world to know this originated. This is all your part now, and the ball out. So everybody feeling the vibe, this rhythm here make me feel alive. So I ball out. If this song, I wanna come down in this crowd now. So there we go, I wanna hear the whole place singing. I say. Again, way before Facebook could post it. Aaron taking it back to. I said, well, yo, I I want to hear the whole of Back to Basics stand singing it. We going back to basic right now. We going. We going. We going. Back to basic again. We going. We going. We going. I want to see all you put all your hand in here like so. So there we go. Put your hand in the air. 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 Put your hand. Everybody going and sing the warrior right now, eh? The loudest we can. Back to basics. Set. Let me hear you. 1, 2, 3. I say. Way before Facebook could post it. Aaron ticket. Sing it again. Boy, be going back, and I know everybody. This is all your part right now. I want everybody singing it. So there we go. One more time again, louder. We going. We going. We going. Back like this and then back to basics again. And I tell them they can't go back to basics sense without having back to basics. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much, Aaron. Thank you very much, Aaron, for coming and representing the youth, giving us a little touch of soca. And it is so good that he chose a song that basically indicates to all that you have to go back to basics in order to move forward. We have two Calypsonians, as you heard Funny said, who last appeared in a tent in Trinidad and Tobago in 2004. Since then, they have not had the motivation to come and sing in a Calypso tent until they were approached by Brother Gypsy, and he was able to convince them. But if you feel 2004 is a record, we have to go back. The man who would win the Calypso crown in 1983, got married that year, so I would remember always. That man left Trinidad and Tobago in 1991. I left Trinidad and Tobago in 1991 to go and join the DPP in St. Nevis. So I would know. Ladies and gentlemen, that man has come back to Trinidad and Tobago after 28 years outside. Welcome him back. You know who it is. You know the cast, so you must know who it is. Welcome him back. A man who is from Tobago. You know anybody else in here from Tobago? Ladies and gentlemen, coming to sing, recorded in Kaiso, and Too Much Bandits. A man, as I said, who has not graced a stage in Calypso for 28 years. Ladies and gentlemen, make this man's return one that is appreciated throughout the World Wide Web. Welcome him, welcome him. Ladies and gentlemen, Tobago Crusoe, Oatmeal Bacchus. Oatmeal Bacchus. Missing the back row water and he come back.
Never underestimate the power of Kaiso, that musical African oral tradition. A music art form whose name has been changed to Calypso, where you could sing about almost anything known to man. You have a Kaisos about history, science and philosophy. Kaisos with humor, social commentary and satire. Kaisos so serious it could make a country reflect. anything that you want to know, there's a Kaiser on the subject. The abdication of a King Edward was recorded by Caressa. Tiger told us about Mussolini invasion of Ethiopia. The coronation of Queen Elizabeth was recorded by Lion. Sparrow told us about Princess Margaret and the cameraman. Idi Amin and Patrice Lumumba in the Civil War in the Congo. All of that and plenty more was recorded in Kaiso. Out of the womb of Africa, Kaiso music was born. It came with the Africans to the Caribbean. Kaiso was their only form of communication to express the way how they felt on the plantation. It was used as a deadly weapon throughout the Caribbean. By Kaisos, the enslaved Africans resisted and voiced their opinion. From Jamaica to Guyana, back to Trinidad and Tobago. The biggest cultural institution nowadays is Kaiso. The assassination of Martin Luther and President Kennedy. Kaiso's about peace and love and wars internationally. Military coups in Nigeria, Chile and Argentina. South Africa apartheid and Nelson Mandela. From Joe Louis, Muhammad Ali, Lara and Bolt also. The works of all of these great sportsmen is recorded in Kaiso. Kaisonians always remind Africans about their roots, where they're going and where they come from to face the truth. The pressures they had to undergo throughout history to today, from the Middle Passage, the plantation, back to Cambodia. We have black conscious Kaisos about black pride and unity, black people's contribution throughout history, ancient and modern, from the pyramids to Timbuktu to the ruins of Zimbabwe. Achievements that still baffling intellectuals of today. Check out Maestro's composition about black identity. And then check out composer who gave us black fallacy. I am a black man by superior, black inventions by Chalky. How many more must die by Duke and little black boy by Gypsy? If you are a really conscious black man or black woman, check out these outstanding works by serious guys. Oh yeah. We must always remember them old pioneers who set the thing there for all in the early years. They were the mouthpiece of the deprived of society, picking feathers from the walls of them in authority. You had invader Caressa, Small Island Pride and Novera, Lord and Lady Irene, the Lion, Tiger and Houdini. They have laid the foundation for Calypsonians today. Where is our Hall of Fame with all their works in this? Civil unrest in the 1930s, the search for Uriah Butler, Tambu, Bamboo and a Carnival, and the rise of the Steel Orchestra. If you're feeling down and want a little cheer up with a little humor, check out a Calypsonian who goes by the name of Spoiler. For the death of Shadow, to the first to the cussing now of Crusoe. All of that and plenty more is recorded in Calypso. Brilliant. Thank you. Thank you. I coming back last week and me stay for a few days at Tobago and me pick up back my Tobago thing. I don't know how good it is for there tonight. 28 years me be out there. And me never drop the Tobago thing. You know why me keep it? Because once I was an MC in Parental, and one night I reading out of flyers, and I said, ladies and gentlemen, this party is $50 at the door. A fella get up in the back and said, Crusoe in Trinidad, we saw it, said door is door. I said, all right, I will say door from now on. So I'm going out in the square down there, going down south. I said, driver, you're going San Fernando? You know, the man saying we don't say door in San Fernando. Me no know what to do. Anyway, me glad me come back. Thanks for the great reception. My dad, me live so long ago, when I was singing in the 10 them days, Rainbow used to come down in black and white. But me come back now and me glad me there. Thank you very much. Mr. Prime Minister, thank you. My boy from Maestro for being here. All right. Now the next song, if you know what we're singing about, take part in it, because it affects the whole country. So when we reach down by the chorus belongs to all you. Not only them, oh, these beautiful girls. You know what, Trinidad girl get prettier since we come back now. My God. Hey. Anyway, this song is a very serious song, and it's affecting all of us. And because it's affecting all of us, don't feel I can't talk my English, you know. I've been there for a long time. When I'm promulgating esoteric cogitations, yes, I avoid platitudinous ponderosities and jejune bafflement. So don't think I can't talk my English. Anyway, this song belongs to all of us, and we have to sing it because it's affecting the country, the whole country. Fellas, there we go. Guns, and with deadly weapons, bandits on the scene, just eliminating fellow human beings. Is it a deadly cause in this country? Is it human sacrifice? The whole country is uneasy, reputation jeopardized. Trinidad have too much bandits, too much bandits in the town. They shooting anybody, they don't care who they gun down. They kill and pain and run free, they don't care about anyone. Trinidad have too much bandits, too much bandits in the town. I learned this from Sparrow. Yes, I will put him in. They don't care who they want. Trinidad has too much bandits, too much bandits. Right now the police like they give up because they notice this thing can't stop. Because them weapons, them bandits got, they make police gun look like slingshot. So right now they can't do nothing. Every effort they make the flop. Man, the baby just escalating. Lord, will it ever stop? Trinidad have too much bandits, too much bandits in the town. Hey, they shooting anybody, they don't care who they gun down. It's kidnapping and robbery, they don't care about anyone. Trinidad have too much bandits, too much bandits in the town. Everybody care who they gun down. It's kidnapping and robbery, they don't care about anyone. Trinidad have too much bandits, too much bandits in the town.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Thank you very much for showing some appreciation to the one and only Tobago Crusoe, doing Recorded in Kaiso and Too Much Bandit, social commentary. Next on stage, we have another monarch that we can say has uplifted the face of Back to Basics. He was the first young king in 1985. And after that, in 1991 and 2006, he would become Kaiso monarch in Trinidad and Tobago. And before the grandstand was broken down, he was the grandstand was broken down, he was the last Calypso monarch to reign. So he calls himself King Luta. And King Luta is coming tonight to do two wonderful selections. One entitled One for the Fasto and the other Old School. Ladies and gentlemen, show some appreciation. Rounds of applause to bring on board none other than King Luta.
Hello people, up to the music. Welcome to Back to Basics. You having a good time? Yeah, I could see that, I could see that. We are going to have some fun this evening. Yeah. Come on. We pay tribute to a very patriotic guy, Winston Scarborough the Pasto. Hope you enjoy. a lady who discovered a baby. Mommy and the daddy, nobody here know. They took him to the facilities for unwanted babies there and then. They call him Winston Scarborough. And that's the sad beginning of the one we call the first toe. Some people call him Big Toe, some call him the tribute king. That baby is gone, on to the great beyond. It's so fitting that we pay tribute to him. Come on and sing the thing. Trinidad and Tobago, we must remember the first toe. Paying tribute to a hero or a bouncy pan Kaiso. A committed Calypsonian, musician and patriot, steel bandman. I'm putting you on the spot. Come on and play a song for the first toe. Yes. Play one for Shadow. If the first toe was here today, you're sure to hear him holler. Don't stop till you play one for Professor
Supi and composer.
Hey. Where you? Sad story. Could you just imagine how this little boy was feeling, growing without knowing when and where he born? But the home in Tagaripa was there to love and nurture and provide food and shelter dust to dawn. And that's the sad beginning of the one we know as the first toe. Some people call him Big Toe, some call him the tribute king. Now that he is gone, on to the great beyond. It's so fitting that we pay tribute to him. On
Trinidad and Tobago,
we must remember the first toe. Singing tribute to a hero or a bouncy pan Kaiso. A committed Calypsonian, musician and patriot, steel bandman. I'm putting you on the spot. Come on and play a song for the first toe. Yes.
Play one for Shadow.
If the first toe was here today, you're sure to hear him holler. Don't stop till you play one for Professor
Supi and composer.
Yeah, man. Ba, ba, da, ba, da, da, da. Hey, yeah. He was only a teenager when the music instructor saw the gifting of the master manifest in this young man. Reading and writing music, playing the trombone like magic, showing signs of an outstanding musician. And that same little fella is the one to go to the first toe. Some people call him Big Toe, some call him the tribute king. Now that he is gone, on to the great beyond. We're so happy to pay some tribute to him. Let us all sing tribute.
Trinidad and Tobago,
we must remember the first toe. Paying tribute to a hero or a bouncy pan Kaiso. A positive Calypsonian, musician and patriot, steel bandman. I'm putting you on the spot. Come on and play a song for the first toe. I can hear them playing. Play one for Shadow. And if the first toe was here right now, you're sure to hear him holler. Don't stop till you play one for Professor. I could sing stuff
Supi and composer.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Baba, yeah, baba, baby. What you talking? Stand for the new carnival. All those guys who passed on, we play one for them tonight. We pay tribute. Yes, sir. Thank you. As we pay tribute to some stalwarts in Kaiso, you know, they don't make them like that anymore. Yeah. I could remember Valentino singing one the other day, you know, replacement boy. Who going to replace these people? Yeah, we're looking for replacement. I mean, but things would continue to change, things will continue to evolve, and Kaiso would be there. Have no fear. Kaiso will be there. Yeah. But nobody was expecting back to basic, and it's here. Yeah. And in keeping in tune with what's going on, it just happened that he went commando back to basic. And he's a young fella. He can't go back too far. But I have one called Old School. And I see one or two people who could relate to Old School. So I know I'm in good company. Yeah? If I go in them fellas thing, I know I mightn't be so hot, but I'm in good company. I'm feeling at home. I'm good. You want to try that one? Old School, fellas. Old School. Yeah? Put on your reminiscing hat. Get ready to sing it? Old School, simple thing. Old School. Sing with me. Old School. I'm an old school guy. I come from the old school. Come again. Old School. Old School. I'm an old school guy. I come from the old school. Excuse me, people, excuse me. Please forgive my ignorance. But living in this modern world is a challenging experience. Just by looking at me, you could tell I am a fella from way back when. I could tell you stories about Laja Bless, Sukuya and Dwen. I grew up in the days of Boxcat, toting water in petrol tin. Relax, my friend, let me explain what was my routine every morning. Wake up very early before sunrise. Kneel down and say your prayers. Make up your bed and clean the yard. Don't forget to wash the wares. Feed the fowl and the pig and clean the pen and cut some grass for the mule. After that, I still have to walk 2.5 miles to go to school. Old school. What you say? Old school. I'm a old school guy. I come from the old school. What you say? What you say? Old school. Old school. Old school guy. I come from the old school. I know nothing to remember. I know things have got to change. Let me go again, boy. Let me go to old school. Give my old school. I get carried away. Old school. What you say? Old school. Old school guy. I come from the old school. I'm asking you to sing with me. Old school. I want to hear the voices all the way that go old school. I'm an old school guy. I come from the old school. I know nothing lasts forever. Everything is just for a while. That is why I just always try to find out what is the latest style. I don't ever want to be left out. Friends, I want to be in the norm. I trying every day, but my pants wouldn't stay below my bottom. My granddaughter says she want tablet. I went and buy Panadol for her. But they laugh at me because I didn't know the tablet was a computer. I had to wake up every morning before sunrise. Kneel down and say your prayers. Make up the bed and clean the yard. Don't forget to wash your wares. Don't expect to get nothing free, my son. Everything has a price. Success in life is guaranteed through hard work and sacrifice. That is old school. Old school. I'm an old school guy. I come from the old school. What you say? What you say? Old school. Old school. Old school guy. I come from the old school. Good morning, thank you, I'm sorry. Pardon me, sir, I misunderstood. All these things my parents instilled in me early in my childhood. I can't get them out of my system. It's part of my DNA. That is why I catch in my nenen to understand some people today. Long time when you hear about tattoo, you sharpen your teeth to eat wild meat stew. But today tattoo is a set of demonic paintings all over you. I used to wake up every morning before sunrise. Kneel down and say your prayers. Wake up in bed and clean the yard. Don't forget to wash your hair. Son, you have a good job and you're working now. You could be looking for a spouse. But before you start having children, son, build a little house. I mean old school.
Old school.
I'm a old school guy.
I come from the
I
old
want to hear you
school.
sing the thing, man.
Old school.
What you say?
Old school.
I'm a old school guy.
I come from the old school.
One day my father tell me, son, listen carefully. Regardless to where you may be, honesty is still the best policy. He says it's okay to get wealthy, nothing wrong with fortune and fame. But the best thing a man could ever earn in this life is a good name. And then he tell me to respect women, treat them like sugar and spice, and remind yourself every day that is a woman who brought you here. That is old school. Yeah, man.
Old school.
I'm a old school guy.
I come from the old school.
Sing the thing.
Old school.
Yeah, man.
Old school.
I am a old school guy.
I come from the old school.
Sing it, sing it.
Old school.
Yeah, man.
Old school.
I'm a old school guy.
I come from the old school. Old school. Old school. I come from the old school.
Thank you very much, thank you very much. King Luta, reminding us about the old school days. Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming up to that moment when we have to go back to basics. But before we go back to basics, we have a young man who is coming to remind us about the loss of one of our icons last year. We are bringing back Ember, and he's going to do a tribute to Shadow. It's entitled, What the Ghosts Say. So you know it entails that the theatrics of Shadow will be done in the song. So I believe the stand is there ready and waiting, and all we have to know now is to find out what the ghosts say. I say what the ghosts say, he say, but Ember is going to tell you what he heard the ghost saying. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause. Bring him on stage. Gary Thamasos, Ember, Maestro, Born Again.
I met with the late Dr. Shadow. I tell him I'm planning to quit Calypso. 22 years now they ain't pick me, and my songs much better than Blend. Don't know why it is, they treating me so. Am I ugly also? I just want to know. I feel one of these days I go cool be cool. The watchman in my face, I said don't be a fool.
You want to reach the savannah.
You had to get a good lawyer. Don't move like Mickey Mouse. To co-afraid the courthouse. Everybody who will fight the injunction does end up in the competition. If you do that and they still make it you cry, get a jump beat to dig out the eye. Hurry ding ding do go bang bang. Hurry ding ding do go do do. Hurry ding ding do go bang bang. Hurry ding ding do go do do. I get red pressure in La Jolla because I sing Papi Show I get under. The backup refused to sing chorus for me. I never know I had so much enemy. Not a night the band play me music right. I feel like they was doing it for smile. And every time the crowd call back for more, the MC keep on killing me encore. You want to reach the savannah, you have to get a new writer. check Christoph and Larry, and you will be easy. Everybody who you sing them boy thing, this ain't no joke, they just end up winning. If you do that and you can't get through neither, make me Shuma or your manager.
Hurricane
bang bang,
hurricane ding do 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 do, hurricane ding do do,
bang bang,
hurricane ding do 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 do.
My face looking like the late Brigo, and I no longer handsome like long ago. But it's a veterans they putting up there, so why it is I cannot get a play. Fed up with the game, year after year, like they're really trying to kill me idea. I don't want to do nothing to end up in jail, to have Cardinal come in and take me bail.
You want to reach the savannah?
You had to try a little hope there. Go down to Maruga, invoke Papa Lisa, then get the brain of a dead donkey. Make sure the donkey was stupid. Put it by the door where the judges just pass. Soon all of them go be brain like jackass. Boy, when I start singing Calypso, I get blows on my head to baby too. They used to laugh and call me a madman, and others said I was a comedian. But 74, when I destroyed the top, they had to shut up calling me glum. To them they wait and I show that I great, and as you know, I got a doctorate.
You want to reach the savannah?
You had to join the clique, Papa. Do not oppose to go, and you're ready to go. In order to succeed, you got to be wise. And if you should win, give back half of the prize. Keep your head cool, don't let them tip your head. Pharrell waiting for them when they're dead.
Oh yeah.
I met with the late Dr. Shadow. I tell him I'm planning to quit Calypso. 22 years now they ain't pick me, and my song's much better than plenty. I don't know why it is they treating me so. Am I ugly also? I just want to know. I feel one of these days I go lose me cool. You watch me in my face and say don't be a fool.
You want to reach the savannah?
You have to try a little obia. Go down to Maruga, invoke Papa Nisa, then get the brain of a dead donkey. Make sure the donkey was stupid. Put it by the door where the judges just pass. Soon all of them go be brain like jackass.
Bang
bang,
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Parental. Ladies and gentlemen, the beauty of this tent is that the Calypsonians let their songs speak for themselves. We don't have to pad it up with anything. We give it to you like raw kaiso. So that, ladies and gentlemen, we move on. And this tent was named Back to Basics. And you know the thing about tent life. So I'm sitting down outside. I say, Gypsy, how can you call the tent Back to Basics? He said, boy, that was easy, you know. Rio and me sitting down here talking, and I said, boy, I want to get into this venture. I want to bring back out a tent. But I know what to call it. He said, man, that's so easy, man. He said, what? He said, back to basics. And that was it, you know. And that's what I like about tent life. Because you always remember in the young days, that's how Calypsonians used to get the name. Right? When they come into the tent and the tent manager watch them, and you look at them, you look like a scrunter. That's your name. Right? You look like a sparrow. Listen to how you're singing. Nice. All right? So, ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Brown, known in the Calypso world as Rio, Trinidad Rio. Bring him on stage as he's going to sing to you Back to Basics. But there's a second song he's going to do called Watching Over Us. Pay attention. Pay attention. And it's going to touch your heart. Going to touch your navel strings. But that is the kind of calypso that Back to Basics. You're going to get it tomorrow night, Normandy. Sunday, we're going down to Point 14, Clifton Hillway. Monday, we come in and rest back down here. But Tuesday, we're revving up the engine again. So, ladies and gentlemen, the man who is responsible for the tent being named Back to Basics is coming to bring the song Back to Basics. Ladies and gentlemen, Trinidad Rio. Rio, Rio, the people are calling.
Merry New Year, and God bless you whether you like it or not. This is straight, die-hard, genuine, authentic guys. I went to public utilities and tell them disconnect them facilities, cause me want them. I tried to contact the ombudsman, but never in office. I'm going to file me an injunction on the public service, cause every time a heavy rain fall, me don't have no current at all. They spoil my TV, they spoil my fridge. They nearly kill me with low voltage. So before they make me a lunatic, I'm going back to basics. I'm going and get a flambeau and lamp with wick. I'm going back to basics. I call my fans and I call my friends to let them know if they have a message to send, well, tell Tempo. And if they come home and then you see me, then tell me neighbor, go get a pen and a writing pad and write a letter or tell you why. Because dear city does make me weep. One of the days when old talk was cheap, I make a phone call to Talbaro and I get a phone bill to Mexico. Oh my lad, before they kill me and kill me, I'm going back to basics. A piece of marling and to blimp and go do the trick. I'm going back to basics. This is the most expensive song I ever write. You believe that? No politicians laughing at me. They say we too quiet. If we don't like the philosophy, we had to riot. But we so partisan and divide that we so damn weak. So they're mocking we on the side, calling we unique. Calypsonians compress the tongue. They want to win a Calypso crown. And the supporters leave and they go. We put politics before Calypso. Now the consequences is evident. So we going back to basics. And that is why we call this Calypso 10.
Going back to basics.
Harder. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much, and God bless you again. We have a long way to go and a short time to get there, so I don't want to stay too long here. The song that I'm going to do now is a song I call Watchdog. It's a song I wish I didn't have to write or I didn't have to sing, but a man got to do what a man got to do. So, drag your body, Mr. Fiddler. I know all of must be wondering if I look the same way, but the answer is those. Yeah. I had to get in a different frame of mind to sing this song, so please don't make me laugh, right? Don't make me laugh, right? In the last 15 years, 100 patriots hitting the dust. And in the next 15 years, Collins, what will become of us? Some went impoverished, uncompensated with their dues. One, two, three. Gypsy, you gotta hold this mic a certain way or what? All right. All right, there we go. In the last 15 years, 100 patriots hitting the dust. And in the next 15 years, what will become of us? Some went impoverished, uncompensated with their dues. And some went in silence, never mentioned on the news. They were the watchdogs of this island, watching over you, making merry with their music, enjoying what they do. They educate you through fun and laughter. They comfort you in pain, but these flames never walk this way again. These flames will never walk this way again. Now I've been discipled, I've been a pupil of the class, and I enjoyed listening to the music of the past. Indoctrinated from the stories that they tell. Now I'm elated, was I learned my lesson well. From the watchdogs of this island, watching over you, making merry with their music, enjoying what they do. We educate through fun and laughter, we comfort you in pain. So I'll see that their legacy remains. Oh, I'll see that their legacy remains. Now, I've seen men with conviction who paid a price to state their views with compensation of rejection and abuse. And these were the warriors for the freedom of this land. But too many people, they don't understand. We are the watchdogs of this island, watching over you, making merry with our music, enjoying what we do. We educate through fun and laughter, we comfort you in pain. So these words, they must never go in vain. These words, they must never go in vain. Now I've seen my idols ostracized with disrespect from own compatriots, political intellects. But true believers, they always have to fight, you know that, partner? For that misconception they call democratic rights. We are the watchdogs of this nation, watching over you. We are like the fleas on dog backs to keep them on the queues. We educate through our music, we keep you entertained. But I'll see that their legacy remains. I'll see that their legacy remains. Thank you very much. God bless you.
I warned you, I told you that it's going to touch your heartstrings. That is a serious message. And for those who have lost loved ones over the years, who have been involved in the culture, they will well understand the message in Watchdogs. Ladies and gentlemen, we try to keep it tight, we try to keep it real. We tried to deliver a show that should have ended about 15 minutes ago. But, you know, we had our extras and we are very pleased about that. So, I'm going to bring on stage the last performer for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. His name is Elon, E-L-O-N, B-A-G-O-O. Elon Bagu from Arima. You know him in the Calypso world as the Cardinal, right? So the Cardinal is going to come. You know, he has his, like funny, he has his dramatics and his theatrics with respect to his dance. So when you see the hands going that way and going that way, you know it's Cardinal. Cardinal, however, is going to sing a song entitled Sheet, S-H-E-E-T. When I heard it at first, I said, Cardinal, you have family from Grenada. You have family from Guave. Because I know people in Guave, when they say a certain thing, then they say sheet. So Cardinal is coming to tell you about sheet, S-H-E-E-T. Ladies and gentlemen, bring him on with a rousing round of applause as we step up the tempo with sheet.
Grenadian songwriter, check me in the tent last year. Say he bring a song for me, something to mash up party. He say people go like it. The name of the song is Sheet. You go make money for so. Listen how the chorus go. Ta 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 ta. Ta 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 ta. Sing she, you must not go wrong. Sing she, you won't mash up tongue. Sing she, is the only way. Sing she, to make it today. Get them tata, plenty tata, they love tata, jam the tata. Get them tata, plenty tata, they love tata, jam the tata. Years now you're singing, and by the how you're stunting. So come and come out last year, all of them is millionaire. You study in Manaki, they're making all the money. To go have no pension plan, join the party bandwagon, sing ta 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 ta. Ta 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 ta. Sing she, why you can't go wrong? Sing she, you go mash up tongue. Sing she, it's the only way. Sing she, to make it today. Get them tata, plenty tata, they love tata, jam the tata. Get them tata, plenty tata, they love tata, jam the tata. Calypso and suffering, if you hear them complaining, carry call when last they gone, a little something from that. That is because every day is from less to SMP. Check out your radio station, you'll know you in Catalan. It's ta 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 ta. Ta 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 ta. Sing she, why you can't go wrong? Sing she, you won't mash up tongue. Sing she, it's the only way. Sing she, to make it today. Get them tata, plenty tata, they love tata, jam the tata. Get them tata, plenty tata, they love tata, jam the tata. Sing she, sing she, sing
Why you can't go wrong?
Sing she.
You go mash up tongue.
Sing she.
Jump and wave.
Sing she.
Misbehave.
Sing she.
Wave your rag.
Sing she.
Wave your flag.
Sing she.
Turn around.
Sing she.
Tango down.
Sing she. Sing she.
You have been a wonderful audience. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Love you. Sing it, let me hear you. Come on, people. Sing shit. Sing shit.
Okay.
Sing shit.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Sing shit.
we'd like to thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for being such a wonderful audience. And we want to remind you that on Sunday the 17th, we are going to be at the Toko Complex. And you know, we have the Toko, the Prime Minister Toko down here, you know, Terry Rondon. Terry Rondon is actually the Prime Minister Toko. He could do nothing wrong. So I want to tell you that on Sunday the 17th, we would be in Toko. We want to thank you for being such a wonderful audience. Come guys, where are my friends? Where is everybody? Sing she. And I want to tell you that tell your people that the place to be for Calypso for 2019 is right here at Back to Basic Guys Hotel. Sing she. Tell them, sing she.
And this is where we wrap it up. We wrap it up. We had a good time here at Back to Basics Calypso tent. A packed audience and fantastic Calypso. And it's finished at minutes after 11. Wow. That is management at its best. So, have a good night. Yeah, you know, everybody reach home safe. Look out for us at another Calypso tent very soon. Very, very, very soon. So, I say good night.
We back here on Tuesday night. Let your family and friends know we are back here on Tuesday night. But if you feel that you don't want to come here, come and meet us under the trees at Normandy tomorrow. Come and meet us under the trees.